Trust is the foundation of any partnership. At Premium Property Trust, that word means much more to us than just a financial relationship. That common trust reflects the core principle that forged the foundation of our success and informs our path for the future.
My name is Bert Cox. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Premium Property Trust, and I'm responsible for all of the business operations, the management, practices, processes, deployment capital, and ultimately responsible for generating income for the people that have invested in our firm. Premium Property Trust is a real estate investment trust, which means it's basically a mutual fund for real estate. Our investors provide capital to us, and then we invest that capital into real estate that's designed to generate revenue.
We offer more than just a financial investment in real estate. Our investors trust that we're building a platform for the future, a stabilized and diverse portfolio of premium properties that provide a launch pad for a public offering of stock to greatly increase value and investment liquidity.
I'm Chris Rebels, President of Christopher Architecture and Interiors, and I'm the Chairman of the Board at Premium Property Trust. When I was growing up, my dad had rental property, and so I've always liked the idea of residual income and owning property. So right out of college, I bought my first home as a rental investment. And over the course of the last really 35 years, I developed a residential portfolio that turned into a multifamily portfolio and then commercial properties. Both friends and family asked if there was a way to get involved and possibly invest. So instead of going out and just doing limited partnerships, I thought about doing a real estate investment trust. I like the idea of doing a real estate investment trust because it gave us the opportunity to pool properties and resources, which would allow us to expand quicker to larger developments.
We know there is a transition in the real estate market towards mixed use, walkable communities that fall somewhere between traditional suburbanism and traditional downtown or urban living. These new urbanism communities are core to our strategy.
Premium Property Trust has a relatively diverse portfolio, but within that diversity, there is a strategy. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to develop properties that have a very intentional mixed-use component. And by mixed use, what we mean is that there are a diversity of entities that may reap the benefits of being part of a broader development. So in our developments, we're trying to develop mixed-use components, even in commercial developments, where there's communities within communities that can really enhance the experience of the development. Whether it's a high-end luxury residential property or a commercial property, if we have mixed-use components to those developments, we think they enhance the value.
As we raise capital to fulfill this vision, we recognize our responsibility to our shareholders. We have simplified our model by eliminating hidden fees and establishing a single tier of investment, where all shareholders are treated equally. Our model uses transparency, clarity, and communication to amplify the trust our investors have placed in our team.
One thing from being in business as long as I have is I take my relationships with potential investors very seriously. In this case, even more seriously, because these investors that we're initially bringing into the fund are friends and family and people that we know very well. So when I sit across from them and ask them to write a check for $100,000 or $250,000 or more, that's a big responsibility, and I want to make sure that we're doing the right things with that money, and that when they come back and take a look at the kinds of things that we've invested in and the places that we've spent those funds, that they recognize that we've treated that money as if it were our own.
Ultimately, our investors trust that our proven track record in identifying opportunities to create high-end premium properties will continue to produce above-market financial results.
Good design is good business. And with Premium Property Trust, we recognize that, and it's a priority with us. So when we go into development, whether it's a single-use development, multifamily development, or new urbanism development in a more pure sense, we recognize that the delivery of those developments from a design standpoint is instrumental in that success. And so having a vertically integrated architecture and interiors business that's directly associated and related to the trust is crucial to the success of the model that we're trying to develop.
Well, one thing about Chris and I is that we complement each other. Chris is very creative, and obviously as an architect, he's got a great vision for what he's trying to create. I'm much more of an engineer, process-focused person, so I focus on how can we take this, that what's been very successful at maybe a smaller scale in Birmingham, and develop it for Birmingham, but then develop it for Mobile, and develop it for Nashville, and develop it for St. Louis, so that we can grow it and replicate it. So it's looking not only at the technology, the software technologies that enable us to create reliable financial models, but also the processes and practices that help us identify properties, acquire those properties, add value to those properties, lease those properties, and then dispose of those properties for profit.
This complementary trust within our management team, that all aspects and priorities for our investments are considered, enables a powerful model for impacting communities with viscerally appealing new developments.
We believe that there should be a response. There should be something that evokes an excitement and a passion about what we do. And that's something that's a little bit different than maybe investing in a technology platform. It's something that, it's tangible. We are a team that's built our business around integrity, around good quality participants, people, around high quality design and sustainability. And when we go out and develop something, we're not developing something with fake facade, something that'll be torn off in 5 years. We're developing properties that are beautiful, that are sustainable, that are legacy type developments that will, we believe, reap the benefits for years and years to come.
We are excited about the future and the new development projects on the horizon. We hope you share our enthusiasm and would like to learn more about how to become involved. Our simple founding commitment to our investors impacts every decision we make. You can trust that we will work diligently to blend great, creative design with thoughtful financial efficiency to impact our communities and generate pride and prosperity for all those involved.